Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking with fires. Alright. What's up, guys? Welcome to Off the Crossbar, the show where we talk about the only sport that matters. I'm Carlos.
I'm Manny.
I'm Abraham.
Let's kick off right into the video.
The first sacking of the season has happened. Crystal Palace have sacked Frank de Boer after only just 4 games in charge. Now, they lost all 4 of them, but did he deserve it?
No,
what do you guys think?
Not in my opinion.
Too early.
Too early? But they lost all 4 games.
You can lose all 4 of your first games and win the next 34.
I agree. I think it was too early too. And then they replaced him with Roy Hodgson, the ex-England manager.
Who hasn't managed since 2012.
Yeah, who did he manage again? 2012?
West
Bromwich. The man that told Roberto Carlos that he would never make it as a left back at Inter Milan. Sold him to Real Madrid, and well, you know what happened next.
I mean, do you guys have faith in him? What is he going to do with Crystal Palace?
I believe he's not going to be permanent at Crystal Palace. I think he's just a caretaker for now. But I don't see Crystal Palace improving much under Roy Hodgson.
So he's not what they need even as a caretaker.
No, I don't think so. But what other options do they have right now?
Right. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a last resort sort of thing.
I still see them finishing bottom half of the table.
Bottom half.
Bottom half.
I mean, Crystal Palace, realistically, with the seasons they've had prior to this, shouldn't be looking like a bottom half table.
They should.
They have the players, they have the squad.
I don't think they should have sacked Alan Pardew before they brought in Frank de Boer. But that's just me. I don't know. I see them now, yeah, bottom half table finish. If they get lucky, I think they'll get relegated, actually.
Relegated contenders. You heard it here first, folks. Relegation contenders.
Breaking news!
Manchester City have agreed to deal with Liverpool for the transfer of Ox-Chamberlain for an undisclosed fee. He said he's very happy to join the club, and they are in great form heading into this weekend after having beaten Liverpool 5-0.
Henri even said he's been watching the Ox for years and he doesn't know what he's good at.
Oh yeah, he did.
But 5-0, guys.
All right.
How bad was it, and whose fault was it? Was it Liverpool's fault, or was it just Man City being too good?
First off, was it a red card?
I don't think that should even be a debate. It was definitely
absolutely
a red card.
Yeah. Seriously,
he has scars to prove.
He's still watching too much Kung Fu movies.
Seriously though, I'm surprised he only got a 3-match ban for that.
Yeah, that was insane.
He was way late to the ball, and there was no way he was getting it.
Which they already appealed for and got rejected.
Yeah, of course they're going to get rejected. Why appeal for it? Okay.
That was ridiculous.
Even if they wouldn't have gotten the red card, though, I mean, just watching the game, we said it earlier in our first video. You heard it here first. We said Liverpool's defense was going to be the key factor to them competing for the title or not. And Matip and Lovren just had an awful game. If you watched it, the amount of through balls that went through them, that City was able to get through them to get to Gabriel Jesus and Sergio Aguero, it was just through ball after through ball. I think the first 3 goals were like that, actually. But it was just, it was horrible.
But the question remains, how do you criticize Liverpool after winning 4-0 and then go on and say that it's their defense? Because like you said, they had a bad game, but is it just a bad game?
4-0, but against an Arsenal that...
Also shaky.
Yeah, it was also shaky. We talked about players were being put out of position. Lacazette wasn't even starting that game. Their spirit was down. The whole Sanchez thing, it was happening.
So it's not just a fluky game. It's not just...
No, it's not just a fluky. The Liverpool smashing Arsenal, I think, was more of Arsenal just being bad. I don't think it was Liverpool so great.
And Liverpool probably walked into Man City way too confident after just really taking apart.
Yeah, definitely
confident, but they got hit with reality.
Yeah, I definitely think they went in confident. Which I mean, after winning 4-0 against an Arsenal, who yes had a shaky team, but it's Arsenal, still a top level team, kind of.
Even after that red card, though. But even after the red card, Liverpool didn't even create many chances. The whole game was just...
Well, I mean, yeah, they lost their main attacking player.
Well, yeah, they still had Salah and Firmino on the field, though.
But they took Salah out pretty early.
Was he subbed out?
Yes, he was subbed out.
He was subbed out?
In the 60th minute.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So,
But like I said, just the amount of through balls that were being put in, the defense was just I don't know what they were doing.
Man City was
So
playing
are we
so
saying
fine.
it's just so? All right, I'm trying to figure this all out. So we're saying Liverpool lost because of just them not being good enough, or was it Man City just showing how great they are?
Both.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Both.
Definitely both.
So there's not one side.
City showed that they're a force to be reckoned with that partnership that Jesus
So
and
they're going
Aguero
to be
are
consistent
forming
with
now.
this.
I think so. If they keep up that same display that they did, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
So-
they found their formula with Aguero and Jesus both on the field up top. It seemed to be working for them.
And that's if they can stay fit, because you know they're both pretty injury prone.
Yeah,
Right.
they're both injury prone, so we'll see what happens.
Soon as
But
they
if,
lose
if
one,
they
how
can
they gonna
keep it
react?
like that, though,
So you guys are saying Man City had. This wasn't just Man City having a really good game. This is Man City, and this is what we can expect from them for the rest of the season.
If they
it's
can
what we
maintain
have to
fitness.
expect
Yes.
from them.
Yeah.
But is it what we expect?
They have talent, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I expect.
So I mean, this is a top Premier League team. I mean,
One of the top. Like I said in the first, I think it was between the two Manchesters to compete for the title.
right?
And I'm really not surprised that they did that to Liverpool.
Yeah. I mean, I think Man City had a great game. I'm not gonna pin it all on Liverpool's defense. I'm not gonna say
It was.
I think
it was a bad performance though.
it was a bad performance. However, I don't think this is gonna be a consistent
For Liverpool,
result for Liverpool. I feel like this was a
they'll-
fluky game, red card.
they'll
You know,
bounce. They'll bounce back, but
This will help them get back in check. I think they learned their lesson.
yeah, I think this is definitely a real eye opener for.
now they have to go 3 games without Mane, so they gotta try and get the 3 points each one of those games
And
until
that
they get him
That
back.
is a key player to
That is
have.
going to hurt them. That's their best player.
Yeah.
That is going to hurt them not having him for 3 games.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens.
All right. Yep. Next, we're gonna be going down through some other Premier League scores that happened this weekend. Southampton 0, Watford 2. Thoughts?
I think we can expect good things from Watford this season. They beat Liverpool, or no, they tied Liverpool earlier in the season. Last season they finished off in the top 10. They were looking pretty strong towards the end of the campaign. Southampton did too, though. And then Southampton lost one of their best players, Jay Rodriguez. He went to
West Brom.
And I think we can expect good things from Watford this season.
Okay. What about Southampton?
Not
Rookie
too sure.
star.
I'd have to see more of them.
Okay.
I'm not too sure.
Up next, Chelsea 2, Leicester 1. Thoughts?
Chelsea, the current champions, beat the former champions.
True.
It's good to see. They also didn't, for the longest time, they didn't actually win at Leicester's home.
Okay. Power King Stadium.
There you go. Yeah.
Is that where that was?
King Power
It wasn't in Stafford Bridge?
Nope.
Nope. It was at their house, and they finally got the win on
Another
them.
Morata header.
And all-
Conte scoring a.
And all,
Pretty
all,
good
all it took was Chelsea having to buy their midfield to beat them.
Drinkwater did not
Drinkwater
start.
and Conte.
Drinkwater did not play.
They took him away.
Yeah, as a squad depth.
That's the Chelsea
Hey,
tactic.
You can't beat them. Steal what they got.
All right.
I
Up
was-
next, Spurs 3, Everton 0. Harry Kane finally scoring his 100th goal and his
Because
first goal of the season.
August is over and Harry Kane.
Which he
can
predicted,
now-
by the way.
Yes,
in our
you heard
first
it here
video.
first. You heard that here first too. Harry Kane does not score Premier League goals in August.
Okay, so where do we see Spurs finishing? Or
Top
how?
five.
What the season? Just give me your insight on where they're going to finish.
They are
the
going to put the
How they're gonna
pressure
do
on,
this
but not win.
season. Not
out,
winning.
of, out of the top 4.
Out of the top 4.
Top 4.
So, should we expect more 3-0 wins from Spurs
Yeah, but against lower teams.
Yeah.
against lower teams?
In
Okay.
actual like
Harry Kane,
big club matches.
Harry Kane goes off. They're still gonna until they start winning a lot of games at Wembley is when they'll convince me. But for now,
Yeah.
Okay. New Boys Brighton 3-1 against West Brom. Thoughts?
3-1 against West Brom surprised me because West Brom were undefeated. They had won their previous games before that. I thought they were doing really good actually, and they just got that new signing. I don't even know how to say his name from PSG, center defensive mid,
Kurt, the Polish guy.
Krzyzewski. Yeah, whatever his name. However you say that name.
Brighton has been recruiting pretty well too. Got the left winger from Colombia, Izquierdo. Has gotten other lower, not well known names, but they definitely have bulked up their squad.
We'll see how they do.
It's always interesting to see these teams that come up because
Yeah.
they're trying to make their names.
Brighton and Huddersfield, they're doing pretty good starting
Solid
off. So
starts.
the teams like Crystal Palace and whoever else is struggling right now, they need to watch out because they could get relegated.
Yep. Up next, Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0.
Arsenal got their groove back. You could see it. They looked happy on the field. Wenger finally played players in their position. Lacazette was back in the starting 11.
Yep.
Sanchez got some minutes. Welbeck was was the one that scored a brace though in that game. He had a hell of a game. Hell of
Are we gonna
performance
be
that
expecting this? Is it, or is this the Arsenal cycle all over again?
Arsenal cycle again.
It's a roller coaster with them,
Right,
Always,
yep,
but
ups and downs.
if they can be happy like that and the team spirit can be high, then you can expect them to still finish in the top four,
Okay.
Fourth spot.
fourth probably.
Yeah.
Fourth spot
Fourth.
again. Okay. Up next, Stoke 2, Man U 2.
Oh, that was a tough task for United because it's always hard for them to win in Stoke. Just like any team, it's hard to win
Yep.
in Stoke.
Stoke's always a bogey kind of.
They had the chances to win the game, but I think that they can come out happy with a point at Stoke.
I mean, Stoke definitely put up a good match.
Yes, they
Stoke
did.
was definitely a worthy opponent.
New boy Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting, man.
He did really well that game. United had some defensive errors, like
He
I
was doing
said,
good.
they could have, but the pitch also at Stoke and the atmosphere there,
Lukaku got
it's hard
us
for any
another
team.
goal.
Yes,
that game?
Lukaku scored again.
So he's scoring machine.
Lukaku is on fire right now.
Top of the table, but Harry Kane could catch up to him like he did last season.
All three
Hey,
strikers,
can't
or
forget
all four
Morata.
new strikers.
Yeah.
Was it Morata, Lukaku, Lacazette? Am I missing another one? I mean, those are the main three strikers.
Another top new
And
They're
striker.
all,
Kane, if
they're
you
all,
want Kane.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, and Kane. So
They're all
That's-
fighting for that golden boot
that's
right now.
definitely gonna be a
well,
good
we're not
race.
just fighting for the golden head.
go ahead. All right, up next, Burnley 1, Crystal Palace 0.
Probably won Crystal Palace there.
Another loss for Crystal Palace.
Doesn't surprise me. Just because of
With our first story, I mean, covering Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace's form. Well, hopefully they can pick up.
Yeah, hopefully Roy Hodgson can do something for that team. Because again, like we said in our previous story, Crystal Palace they don't
See it happen to Roy Hodgson, but hopefully they can pick it up.
I mean, and the thing is, Crystal Palace is not like a lower table
No, they're
team.
not. It's
No.
just I don't think they should have got rid of Alan Pardew, like I said, but it's whatever.
Let's see how it turns out.
Let's see what happens. Up next, Swansea 0, Newcastle 1.
Horrible debut for new boy Renato Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Oh,
That was a great
atrocious.
signing by Swansea. Great signing, but he lost the possession of the ball. I don't know how many
23
times.
times.
Yeah.
0 shots on target. Very low passes even completed.
Zero key passes.
0 key passes.
I'm going to defend him a little bit. You're putting him a world-class midfielder, with tons of potential into a not so great
I don't think
Swansea
he's
team.
not
He's
world
not
class.
world
yet.
class.
He's not world-class
He's
yet.
not
That's why I said
world-class yet.
potential.
No.
He
He
performed
has a
well
potential.
when they
He has
bought
good
him, but
potential.
Yeah.
Yes, he has good potential. But I mean, I understand. You make him. He just got to the squad. You debut him.
He needs to
his
adapt.
first week. He needs to adapt, get to know his teammates better, and plus he needs to learn the English game now too. So
Yeah, it's a different
I'm just
game.
saying it was still a horrible debut.
Oh,
I don't know what to say.
yeah.
It's a nightmare.
And then Tammy Abraham didn't do much up top.
I don't
Newcastle,
think we can expect good things from Swansea.
Nothing?
No, I see them getting relegated.
And what about
Ooh,
Newcastle?
relegated.
They lost Sigurdsson, their best player, and even last season with Sigurdsson, they were barely hanging on. They
And
were
they
fighting
lost
for
Llorente now.
relegation.
Yeah.
They lost Llorente and Sigurdsson. They only recruited
Swansea,
Sanchez,
I mean,
from what I
had
know.
a managerial issue last season too. With
Yeah, they
people
did.
coming in and out. So
Even though I don't think they made the proper recruitment to keep them in the Premier League.
Okay, and Newcastle,
Newcastle,
They're back.
They're back.
Back in the Premier League.
on and off of Benitez.
they're back,
we'll
but they're
see.
not quite back yet.
Yes.
All right, and I think final game is West Ham 2, Huddersfield 0. It's quite surprising.
Huddersfield was on a good roll.
Quite surprising in two ways. Quite surprising from West Ham's front because they haven't been doing that great, and then quite surprising from Huddersfield's side because they have been doing that great. And to lose to a West Ham team is kind of odd.
To lose to a West Ham team, yes, it's very surprising. Right
It's
now.
not surprising because West Ham do have the team, but it is surprising because they haven't been acting like what they paid for that team. I mean, they've invested quite a lot of money into that
Yeah.
team. So,
Nonetheless, though,
was it a fluke?
yeah,
Maybe
I can't
just
tell you. It's too
one,
early-
one
too
team
early-
came,
too
one team
early.
didn't. That's
it's
it.
too early to tell.
That's just it. One team
I
just got
couldn't
better
tell
than
you.
the
I think we should expect a lot. I mean, I definitely want to see Huddersfield do something.
I-
As long as with all the new boys, like, I want to see them.
I could see Huddersfield
prosper. I
having a
wanna
good
see them
season
doing-
the way they've been playing.
Ever since Leicester had that season, I want another Leicester kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
same-
not
same
gonna
here.
happen right now though.
No,
Not with the top six
With those,
preparing
no.
themselves the way that they do.
They're all running out with their bazookas. They're ready to kill everybody.
Okay, well, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for our Premier League score rundown.
All right, so that's gonna wrap it up, you guys. That's our weekly review of the Premier League. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
See you guys.